Hey guys, it's Brooke, aka Beauty to Be Known, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the NYX Butter Lipsticks. I've already done a review and swatch video of the Butter Lip Glosses. I will link the video for the Butter Lip Glosses below so you can see all those swatches and a review on those. But other than that, let's just jump right in with the review. I personally love the NYX Butter Lipsticks. They're super moisturizing and creamy. They're not super long lasting. They're not advertised to be a long-lasting lipstick, and because they are so creamy, I don't expect them to be long-lasting. If you're looking for something for moisturization, creaminess, gorgeous colors, and is inexpensive, I seriously love this lipstick. I own a couple different colors and I really love them. One thing that I don't like about these is the inconsistency between colors. Like, the formula is a little inconsistent, but one thing that I will say is with all the colors, they are buildable. You can make them a really sheer application or you can make them a more opaque application. Something that you might want to look out for is in a couple of the colors that are a little more pale, they can tend to be a little bit more chalky, and it's very inconsistent. Some of them are chalky, some of them aren't chalky. So you will see the lip swatches as I talk about the product. They'll pop up on the screen and I will describe the product. I went on NYX Cosmetics website and I got their descriptions, and I will tell you whether I agree with that description or how I would personally change it, and you can see in the swatches for yourself how the color looks. I will say that a couple of the swatches turned out a little bit funky with my lighting. Some of them showed up pretty true and some of them are a little bit iffy. You can hear in my description how they are. If you're wondering really quickly, I have the color called Candy Buttons on my lips right now. So let's just get started. I'm going to go from lightest color to deepest. The first color that I have is called Snowcap, and Snowcap on NYX's website is described as a beige with pink undertones. I would agree with that description completely. I would say that this is slightly on the sheerer side, but I find that this one builds really easily and it's not chalky at all. The next color that I have is called Bit of Honey, and on NYX's website it's described as a nude with peach undertones, and I would agree with that description. One thing that I will say about this color in particular is that it is one of the chalkier colors out of the whole line. And just a quick thing, if you guys see me looking like this way, it's because I wrote out like the descriptions, so I might have to look at what they are. The next one that I have is called Fun Size, and this on NYX's website is described as a brown pink color. I don't completely agree with that description. I personally describe it as a nude peach pink. And I would say that this one is slightly sheer. It's not chalky, it's just a little bit sheer, but it is buildable. The next one that I have is called Hubba Bubba, and on NYX's website this is described as a pale pink with blue undertones. And I would completely agree with that description. This is probably the worst formula out of all the ones that I own, but I still wear this quite a bit, even though it is definitely on the sheer side and it is chalky. It's the chalkiest out of all the ones that I personally own. This one will kind of go into any of the cracks on your lips. Like, any of the ones that I'm telling you are chalky, they kind of sink into the cracks of your lips, and they definitely will emphasize the dryness on your lips. So if you are going to wear those ones that are chalky, moisturize and exfoliate your lips before wearing them. The next one that I have is called Lollies, and according to NYX's website, it is a pink coral. I would agree with that description completely. It is slightly sheer though, so that is something to keep in mind, but I don't find that this one's chalky. The next one that I have is called Candy Buttons, and according to NYX's website, it's described as a peachy pink color. I would completely agree with that description. The formula of this one is, to me, on point. It's buildable. It doesn't start off really sheer. You can wear this and get full opacity or just slightly opaque. The next color that I have is called Pops, and on NYX's website, it is described as a mauve color, and I would completely agree with that description. It definitely is just a very true mauve color. And this one doesn't have any problems with the formula. It's a nice formula. The next color that I have is called Taffy. On NYX's website, it's described as a pink mauve color. I don't personally agree with that description. I don't see the mauve in it. It doesn't really have those kind of rosy brown undertones that a mauve consists of. To me, I would describe it as a medium pink with slight blue undertones. The next color that I have is called Razzle dazzle, and according to NYX website, they describe it as a bright fuchsia. I would agree with that description. It's really pretty. I don't find inconsistencies with this formula. I really like this color. The final color that I have is called Hunk. According to NYX website, they describe it as a blue violet. I don't completely agree with that because this color goes on a lot more sheer on the lips. In the tube, it looks like a deep blue violet color, but when you swatch it or wear it, it turns out a lot less deep than it is in the tube. This one, I personally describe it as like a raspberry color. One thing I will say, this formula can get a little bit patchy. This one's not so buildable. So that is it for my review and swatch video of the NYX Butter Lip Glosses. As you can see, each of them kind of need their own review for every color. I only own 10 of the 22 colors, so I can't tell you how the other 12 work. I really love their butter line. I love their butter lip glosses and their butter lipsticks. They're super duper awesome in my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys.